Hi, welcome back. I'm glad you could join us for today. This is Selling Art on Your Own Terms. My name is Ponka, and I'll be your host for today's lesson on how to merchandise your art. Disclaimer. All of the websites mentioned in this lesson are not sponsored. I recommend them because I personally use them. This lesson will be all you need to know to merchandise your art. We will be looking into exactly what products you can sell, followed by the specific websites, printers, and shipping tools you need to build your shop from scratch. Now, number 1. What can you sell? From our last lesson, we've talked about the digital products, so on today's lesson, we will be talking about the physical merchandise products. Starting off with sticker and pins. These are high demand, simple, and they are good, especially because if you make them of some existing fandom, you will have a very big customer base to start off of. These can extend into phone cases, earbud cases, and phone grip stands. For printers and posters, those can also be fandom-based. They can be greatly used as wood decoration, and they can be tied into car decals and speaker stickers. 3 are charms and keychains. You will also have a big customer base for charms and keychains because these are very desired and they are in very high demand, similar to stickers and pins. These can extend into coasters and drinkware as well. 4th should be clothing and merch, which are very highly competitive markets, but if you are able to catch the trends or plan them out properly, you will do just fine. 5 are body pillows and things of the sort. Blankets, cushion, anything printed with characters, popular characters on them will sell well. Copyright is a different issue that I will spend a different video talking about. 2. Where can you sell them? Etsy is the most obvious option here because they are the most popular one. They are beginner friendly, they market for a lot of startup artists, and they have a very wide customer base in general. It is also the most common choice for merch sellers, even though the cost for them might be a bit steep, as in 20 cents towards an item, and they also take a cut off your sales. Number 2 is Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall is built for independent creators with no monthly subscription fees, and they only make a small percentage when you make a sale. It is potentially the best standing spot if you want to have a professional front to your shop. They take a 5% digital tax or $19 a month pro plan to work without the tax. Number 3 is Shopify. It is for independent e-commerce. You can build your own website from scratch. You can pay lower transaction fees on larger orders, and this is an option which you should only really pivot to once you are committed and you have a steady stream of traffic and is potentially managing a large inventory. Number 4, and this is my favorite, which is selling art at conventions. Like, for example, anime cons, comic cons, furry cons, etc. They are very profitable, though they only take place once a year. The best advantage of coming to these are the interaction and the networking with other established artists, being able to grow your connections, and getting tips on how to manage your own business. To note on the travel expenses if you do not seek them out locally. In my professional opinion, this has been the most successful endeavor for me, and they have been able to kickstart my store the fastest. Number 3. How will you make them? Option 1 is sticker out. You can use this to print custom stickers. They could be holographic, they can be glitter, they can be metallic, or they can be clear borders. They can also be waterproof. It is a very highly dependable option because everyone uses them. You can use Vogras for keychains, charms, and body pillows. It is also used by almost every independent artist for their business. It has a high volume and very low minimum order requirements. You can use either Printful or Printify for t-shirts and hoodies for merch printing. They are very flexible and you can connect them to your website and they will ship it automatically. It is very convenient. Number 4. How will you ship them? First, you go to Pirate Ship. It is a completely free website. It connects directly to your Shopify or fourth wall. It has very easy access and is also user-friendly, and they handle most of it on your stead. For the packaging, I recommend a thermal printer like Rollo or a Mumpin because they can print self-adhesive labels that normal printers can't. Package the products and don't forget to throw in your business cards so they can contact you again in the future. Never forget to make connections with your clients because they are and will be your source of income. Please work on your networking skills. You can buy a cardboard mailer for art prints so they don't bend, and plastic calling mailers for clothes and charms. But yes, as an artist, I know that you want to draw and do commissions in order to gain your money, but sometimes you also have to think about the passive income, the kind of money that you can make without actively having to work for it. Well, you do have to work for it, but you work for it beforehand and then you reap the rewards later, which can last for years to come. So it is going to be kind of like an investment. My advice to you is to not give up along the way. Just stay the course and you will do just fine. First and foremost, I am not a lawyer and do not use my advice solely without doing any actual research on the topic. Any advice I give do not constitute for formal legal advice. And if you do require binding legal counsel, consult a certified intellectual property lawyer. With that being said, if you draw a character that you do not own and sell it for profit, it is most likely going to be copyright infringement. Certain corporations view fan merchandise as direct revenue theft and deploy automated law firms to issue immediate DMCA takedowns and shop closure. Do not print merchandise for companies like Disney, Nintendo, Sanrio, or major Western television networks. You will get locked out on your first strike. But many modern gaming and entertainment companies allow fans merchandise up to a certain financial limit because they treat independent artists as free community marketing. Wheelverse has an explicit written overseas fan merch policy where you can manufacture and sell up to 200 units of a product as an individual artist without a license as long as you do not use official assets or logos. VTuber agencies like Hololive or VShojo has a clear community guideline allowing independent fan merchandise, provided you clearly mark it as unofficial and stay under a specific income cap. Indie games like Undertale and Hades often allow small-scale artisan sales, but strictly forbid mass manufacturing or listing on massive storefronts like Amazon. But when talking about mangas and comics, it is a whole different approach because for mangas, Japan has a deeply entrenched multi-million-dollar implicit contracts regarding doujinshi or fan-made creations. Major publishers like Shueisha, Kodansha, and Kadokawa explicitly recognize that fan art, fan-made comics, and small merch runs drive the core sale of their official manga volumes. Selling the fan art prints, charms, or notebooks at physical convention tables or specialized indie storefronts like Booth or Melon Books is highly protected by cultural norms. Publishers almost never issue DMCAs here unless you violate basic boundaries. And that is it for this episode. Thank you for following along.